Hey guys, Dan here. This is the first fully painted squad of Inductii I have, and I'm really happy with how they've turned out. I'm going to show off a few of them, but with this being the first fully painted squad, I thought I'd give a bit more background on the Inductii and their inception. So originally Gahlan Surlak was an apothecary within the 12th Legion, tasked with healing wounded legionaries after battle. However, he was obsessed with fitting the butcher's nails similar to that of Angron to the regular line infantry, and he'd failed time and time again, with all test subjects meeting a very grisly end. That is until, after a campaign known as the Gahlan Massacre, he was able to reverse engineer Gahlan technology, and he was able to successfully implant the butcher's nails without killing the host. So skip forward to after Istvaan 3, and Gahlan Surlak had been inducted into an inner circle of apothecaries, led by Emperor's Children Chief Apothecary, Fabius Bile. Now Bile essentially revealed secrets for Surlak, and he was able to take these back to the Legion, who were now rapidly becoming more savage and insular. With this newfound knowledge, he was rapidly able to integrate a new generation of aspirants with no concept of pain, fear, or defeat. So, that quick covering of background for the Inductii is what basically inspired me to field an infantry-centric army. The only non-infantry I'll be taking will be Quartus Contemptors, Javelin Landspeeders, and a Leviathan. But I do also own a Typhon tank and Legion glaive, but that basically will be held back for the real big games with friends. But to me, Inductii would be similar to that of the White Walkers in Game of Thrones. No sense of tactics, and as the butcher's nails run hot, tactics be damned, get yourself right up the guts of the enemy as quickly as possible. So with that in mind, I think it's safe for us to rename the shooting phase to run phase for now, and that runs in perfect parallel with my own strategies as a general. As a thinking man I am not, and not forgetting obviously, quantity is a quality all its own. So moving on to the painted minis, here they are. I'm going to give a few close-ups of what I believe are the more dynamic minis of the squad, and you can also check out my Instagram for photos. That's linked on my channel's banner. So this guy here has actually got a Mark III arm, but as he's Mark V predominantly, it does work, as Mark V is just a hash up of different armor marks. I do like his right arm as well, which I've pilfered from a Iron Hand set, and the blood pouring out his mouth down his torso. Gives a little story to himself. I only did him yesterday, and that's why he's got a dodgy neck. I need to repaint, so I ended up messing up his original helmet. Strangely, even though he's only got chainsaws, he has become one of my favourites, this one. I think the pose just really works for him. Another one splattered in blood, but not too much, I don't think. Just doesn't need a bolt or any more, a bolt pistol. Just get me close to the enemy. This guy has well and truly fallen down the eightfold path, but he still also does has his bolter. I imagine him going to get closer, just going to use it as a blunt weapon, as well as his chain axe. But he really is going to be the more extreme of any blood splattering I do. Now here's the sergeant. I only done him this morning, which is why his base is still wet. And the two skulls there, obviously need to paint as well. But as any veteran of the World Eaters should be, absolutely covered in blood. Let's move him out of the way. Another quite dynamic pose I really like. All with World Eater decals on the pads where they belong. Nice, you can't really see it, which I think is going to fit the World Eaters quite a lot. I don't think they would be too interested in keeping everything clean and shiny. And I do have a thing for painting bear heads. So I got that head originally off my friend. Again, it's come about because of a bit of a bodge job I made on a Mark V helmet. So I painted that one yesterday as well, and again, really dulled back on the World Eater decal there. But yeah, this guy's angry, probably because he's lost his chain axe, looking for a new one. So this is the first guy I've done. He was basically my tester model. And as always, well, for me at least, the first guy's always the best. And then none of the others after end up looking anything like him. Even though this guy's not running, I still quite like his pose. Like he's just seen a new enemy in the distance that he wants to go after. I like him a lot. So I think I'll wrap the video up here, guys. It'd be great to know what you think I could do in the future. So please like, comment any observations or suggestions of what you'd like to see going forward. And finally subscribe to see all the future content coming, as there is going to be a lot. Okay guys, take care.